Y'all, what's going on? Come on in, come on in. I'm gonna give y'all a second to pop on. It's Wednesday, it's 9 o'clock, it's What's on Your Mind Wednesday. Come on in. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Y'all getting ready for the 4th of July? Y'all getting ready for the 4th of July? I'm actually headed out of town. I'm actually headed to ATL this weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. Y'all come on in, come on in. I'm going to give y'all a minute or two. If nobody is here live with me, then I'm going to just jump in, so I'm not talking to myself for 5 minutes. Oh, bad. So, hope everybody's doing well. What's up? What's up? Who's in the building? Who is this? Appreciate you for coming on. You already see what we talking about. We about to get into it. And I also want to talk about R. Kelly, but we'll save that towards the end. We'll say that toward the end. We'll talk about Robert Sylvester later. But what's up, y'all? Who coming on? Appreciate you guys for coming in. You already see the topic. So, I'm going to give it another minute or so. Another minute, then we're going to get into the topic, because the video has been viral for the past 2 days, and it's so much to unpack in that 4-minute video. There's just like so many things, there's so many dynamics and life lessons you can learn from that video, for men and women. And it's it goes a lot deeper than the surface. So, man, this one piece of braid hair just don't do what it's gonna do. But anyway, what's going on? Shout out to y'all tuned in. Okay, so it's been about 2.5 minutes. Let's get into the topic. So the video's been going viral. Y'all, I'm doing this thing. I'm trying to look in the camera instead of looking at me, looking at y'all. So if y'all see me keep looking back and forth, I'm trying to work on that. I already know what I look like, so I'm trying to look at y'all. But anyway, the topic has been going around the past couple days. The video shows the woman, baby, she is ready, okay? She's ready to expose her baby daddy. He pulled up in a blue Monte Carlo. Shout out to everybody who got a Monte Carlo out there. My mom used to have one of those. It was silver, but it died, so rest in peace to the Monte Carlo. But anyway, he pulled up in his Monte Carlo. He get out with the McDonald's. Immediately, she opened the door. Wham! It's like, even before she opened the door, she was just like giving us the backstory. Oh yeah, he ain't bring enough food for, his siblings. He only going to bring food for our son that we have together, and that's not right, and I'm finna expose his ass. Da-da-da-da-da. So she got the phone out. She recording. She ready. He jump out the car. She immediately like starts going off. You only brought enough for our son, but what about his siblings? What about his siblings? Da-da-da-da-da. He is basically, in a nutshell, he's like, hey, look, that's my son, our kid we have together. I'm only responsible for him. What's up? Who's just, who came in the building? Go ahead and check in. If y'all want to chime in on the topic, go ahead and leave your comments down below. I'll probably be on here for like 30 to 45 minutes tonight. So he's only responsible for his son. And she's basically saying, well, look, if you can't bring enough for all of the kids, then don't bring for any, because it's going to look crazy for my son eating, and then his siblings, his brothers and sisters, don't have the food. So what she also said was she didn't get her food stamps till the 11th. Make a mental note of that. We gonna get back to the food stamps on the 11th, because I got some questions for old girl. So he's basically like, look, well, bring him out to the car, he can come and eat with me. And she's like, no, I'm not gonna have him go, away or aside in his, his room by himself or whatever, and let the other kids, not eat. So the dad, to me, the dad is correct. He's only responsible for the child that he has with this woman. Would it have been nice? Sure, it would have been nice. However, it is not his obligation. He's doing what he's supposed to do as a dad and bringing food for his kid who says that he's hungry. So the way the baby mama handled that was totally just wrong and off. Now, I want to get my thoughts together clearly. I probably should have wrote some stuff down because it was a lot I wanted to talk about. But the first thing is the way that you are talking to the father of your child in the street like that. That's the first thing. And then you got it on camera trying to expose him. But you talking to him crazy in the middle of the street like that. I don't know where he pulled up to. It looked like, I don't know if it was Section 8 or not. I have no idea. Their apartment, it was literally on the street. So I don't know where exactly it was. The apartment, or if they happen to be just somewhere else or what. But you talking to, you yelling at him. Both of y'all are yelling at each other in the street. Y'all look crazy. She looks crazy for coming at him like that. Anybody could have walked down the street. What if a police officer would have drove down the street and see them fighting, you know what I'm saying, verbally fighting outside, but, nonetheless arguing like that. That police car could have stopped and pulled over, and that could have been a whole different situation. That could have been a whole different situation. That was one of the thoughts that I had. You know what I'm saying? You getting the whole block, you getting everybody all up in your business. And the whole world at that, because you put it out on the internet. So that was one thing. Two, where are the other baby daddies? Just like the other baby daddy said. Okay? Where are their fathers? You call them and say, hey, let's just say his name Tyrone. I got Tyrone up here. He brought my son some food. Where is, you know what I'm saying? Where are you to take care of our child? Where are you to take care of our child? And where are you to take care of our child? She had a total of 4 kids and 4 baby daddies. That's a lot. That's a lot. She got a lot going on. So, and the one thing that he said in the video was that he been bringing food up there every day. So McDonald's here, there, if let's just say 5 times a week, Monday through Friday, the weekends, they figure it out or whatever. That stuff adds up, especially a time right now. That adds up. So you mean to tell me he gotta bring food for 4 children every day because you as a mother are failing to provide food for your children? That's not his responsibility. So when she said, I'll get my food stamps to the 11th, and that's exactly how she said it. I don't get my food stamps to the 11th. At first I thought she said 7, but then I listened to it again. She said 11. The 11th of July. Today is June 29th. Let's say the video was recorded on the 27th. I've been seeing it circulating for 2 days. So let's say the video was posted the 27th. That is another 2 weeks not having food stamps. Ma'am, what are you doing? That's my other question. What are you doing with the food stamps? Okay? Food stamps, you get enough. For those people, if y'all ever been on food stamps, let me know. I have never been on food stamps, but I know people who have been on food stamps. And from what I understand, they give you enough money. And it's so much so to where there are people out here who sell food stamps to get money. So, or whatever, however they do it. It's enough money to get you food to get through a month. Why is it that you are out of food stamps already? That's 2 weeks. I could see if it was like maybe like a couple of days or whatever, but it's a whole 2 weeks. That tells me something ain't right with your money management, or you're like doing something you're not supposed to be doing with the food stamps or whatever, because this is supposed to last. So that was a question that I had. What else? Oh, she also said, you know what you was getting into when you got with me? And the dude was like, no, I didn't. But he did. Even though in this situation, he was absolutely 100% correct. Bring food for your children, for your child, that's fine. But she had other kids prior to his child with her, which lets me know that him as a man, he did not use proper discernment. Because if she had 3 other kids already from 3 different men, why are you entertaining this woman? Why are you entertaining her? Why are you sleeping with her? And why are you getting her pregnant? Her track record should have told you something. And I'm not trying to beat up on women, but sometimes you really have to look for red flags. There's always these stories out here about women look out for red flags from dudes, but dudes need to do the same thing when it comes to women, because all of that could have been avoided. All of that could have been avoided had he said, you know what, this chick got 3 kids and 3 different dads. She's the common denominator. Something may be a little off. You know what? I'ma just not be hooking up with this girl. He could have avoided all that. And she could have avoided that situation, because after the first kid with the first baby daddy, you're supposed to learn from that. You're supposed to learn from that and say, you know what? Let me not do that again. Let me not do that again. But then she turned around and did it 3 more times. So what does that say about her mental? She got a lot of stuff to work through. She don't have self-esteem. She don't have self-worth. She don't set boundaries. She got a lot of emotional maturity and like growing up to do. She got a lot of stuff to unpack. So they are both wrong in that sense of not vetting properly and having that, I don't know what this means, and having that discernment. So it's just like deep, like it goes so much deeper than that, you know, just about baby daddy not bringing enough food for the other kids. It's a lot of issues in this one video, you know what I'm saying? And the way, like I said, the way the woman was talking to her baby daddy like that, he escalated the situation, and he could have de-escalated it by simply saying, you know what, let's say her name Keisha. You know, Keisha and Tyrone. You know what, Keisha? I'm so sorry. I don't have enough food for everybody. I brought enough for our son. I would like for him to have it. And he should have just left that food right there in her hand, or if she didn't want to pick it up, sit it on the ground or whatever, it was in the bag, sit it there, get in your car and drive off and call your son and say, hey son, look, I brought the food, I'm so sorry, your mama tripping, but, and let your son know, say, hey, I brought the food, so the mama don't go back in there talking about he ain't bring the food, or he ain't do this and he ain't do that. Leave the food there. Do it like a what you call it, you know, Uber Eats or Postmates or whatever. You got to take a picture of the food on the doorstep, and you take a picture of that food and say, son, I brought the food. If your mom wants to give it to you, she will. If she don't, then, you know, it could have been handled that way. He should have gotten his car and he should have left. He should have left, because that would have showed her right there. First of all, you don't get to talk to me like that. You can express yourself without going off on me like that. And maybe had she done that and expressed herself in a more mature way, even if he didn't agree, he could have maybe said, you know, I could kind of understand where you're coming from, but I just brought it for my son. Instead of them, all in the middle of the street on the, you know what I'm saying, on the sidewalk looking crazy. Yeah, it's a mess. And then again, black folk, the laughing stock, we look stupid as a community, because this is what we do. This is what we continue to do. These are the images that are out there. Somebody gonna look at us and say, here goes somebody else. Another broken home. However many, 1, 2, 3, 4 broken homes. You know what I'm saying? It's a mess. It's terrible. We gotta do better. We have to do better. What else did I want to say about that? Because if he was bringing food, appreciate the thumbs up. If he was bringing food for everybody, like I said, that stuff adds up. So she's going to start expecting him to, when it's back to school time, come August, you going to start expecting him to, hey, Tanae, what's up? You're going to start expecting him to get back to school supplies, clothes, shoes, because the other baby daddies don't. So whatever smoke she had for this one baby daddy, she need to have it for Jim, Jane, Paul, and Tyrone. She need to have it for all them other 3. The same smoke she had for Tyrone, she need to, I really don't know what his name is, y'all, but his name Tyrone and her name Keisha, just for the sake of giving names at this point. The same smoke you got for Tyrone, you need to have for them other 3. Cause to me, he look like baby daddy of the year right now. He look like baby daddy of the year, bringing food for his son. And now some people are saying, oh, maybe, you know, he could have just went and got a pizza or something. Yeah, he could have. But then that would have showed like, okay, then the baby mama would have been, Keisha, I'm sorry. Keisha would have been like entitled and expecting him to do that every time. Because let's say Tyrone did bring a pizza. He was feeling good. It was payday or something. He had a little extra to get a pizza. And he was just feeling happy-go-lucky. Oh, this for everybody. And let's say the following week, he ain't had pizza money. He had McDonald's money. So he only brought enough for his one son. Then the baby mama could say, oh, well, last time you brought it for everybody. Why you only bringing one, for one this time? And then that could have created an issue. So I feel like if he, like, whatever he start, that's the way he need to go. If you gonna bring for one, then you bring for one throughout. Your son, If you gonna bring a pizza and let everybody share, then that's how you gotta keep coming. But her entitlement, that's messed up. It's messed up. So let me know what you guys think about it. If you have a comment, drop it down. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Baby mama goes off on baby daddy because he only brought food for his son and not her other kids. Okay, we back. I don't know what happened with that. Come on back, y'all. Come on back. But yeah, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Just being with somebody short period of time. You really don't know these people. You got to stop having kids with people we don't know. And especially from, like, if I meet a dude or whatever, and he got multiple kids from multiple baby mamas, I'm not giving that man, I'm not talking to that man. Why? Because I don't have any kids. I can see if you have one, but when we get to getting multiples, like 2 and 2, that just shows me that you lack discipline. You, like, when it comes to making those important decisions. Now, that doesn't mean a person can't change or whatever, but, like, no. Now, maybe for celebrities it's different, but for us old regular folk out here, no. Because the same way that it's unattractive for women to have multiples like that, it should be unattractive for men to be like that too. But a lot of times women will accept that and let it slide. But yeah, so I don't know what happened with the live. I lost my audience, so that's cool. I'll just pretend this is like not a live and a regular record at this point. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. So let me know what you guys think. Oh, one more thing about that. All the comments, every single comment that I read was all in favor of Tyrone, the baby daddy. All in favor of him. And that is very, very rare on social media, to where everybody, you know, Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, Jasmine Brand, TMZ, whatever, all the black, you know, blogs or whatever, where it is unanimous. Like, unanimously, that baby mama was wrong as heck for what she did. I don't recall the last time I've seen something like that where everybody is in agreement. So that was, you know, that was pretty cool to see, honestly, to me, for everybody to say that dad did what he was supposed to do. And there was still people, though. There were a couple people now who were saying that the baby daddy should have brought food for the other kids. No, he should not have. He should not have. He didn't have to. If that was something that he wanted to do, great. But he is not obligated. There was people still out there trying to bash him or say something bad about him because he didn't bring for the other kids. Oh, well. That'll look. You gotta move better out here in these streets. You gotta move better. So, but yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about with that. Now, your boy R. Kelly. Robert Kelly sentenced to 30 years today. Now, there was also another lady sentenced. I can't even pronounce her name. But the lady who was involved in the Jeffrey Epstein case, was it Griselda? Something with a G. She got 20 years. R. Kelly got 30 years. So, R. Kelly, Robert, he out of there. He done. He done. What do you think? Do you think he should have gotten more time? Do you think he should have gotten less time? Do you think, hell, he should have gotten no time? Because there are some people out there who still think that he shouldn't even be. My neighbors in these damn doors. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't even know if y'all can hear that, but just by my windows, a lot of commotion out there. So some people think that he should not be getting any time. Yeah, so R. Kelly's in his mid-50s, I think. So if he makes it out alive, he'll be 80 something. He'll be, about Bill Cosby. It's giving Bill Cosby. Yeah, so it's still unfortunate the way all this panned out. As somebody left a comment I saw that said if he was tried properly back then he could have done his 30 years already and been out. Let me know what you guys think about that. Are you still going to listen to R. Kelly's music? Are you not listening to it? I hear R. Kelly song every now and then, on the radio. It is what it is. I think eventually people will start listening to it again and it'll start getting in rotation. Just like the Cosby Show. The Cosby Show is back on, I think it's like TV Land or something like that. I have seen it. I've seen reruns of the Cosby Show. So, I mean, only time will tell. But I think eventually R. Kelly will start being played again. And, but it sucks. But all those, the victims out there, they got their day. So, rest in peace, Aaliyah. And, I'm sure her family feels a type of way about it. It's just a lot. Sparkle, we all know Sparkle was speaking out back in the day. Yeah, it's still sad though. Even though he, he did what he did, it's still sad to see somebody like a R. Kelly whose musical catalog is just like, you can't deny his musical catalog and his musical talent, but to see the person that he is on the inside and his sickness, it's still sad. It's still jacked up way to go out, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So let me know what you think about R. Kelly. Let me know what you think about the Jeff Epstein lady. And she just got 20, so I don't know which is like, what is that saying? The tale of two evils. Or something like that it is. But it's like, with that Jeffrey Epstein, it's a lot more to that story. There's a lot more people who need to be coming out with that. And just like R. Kelly, because he didn't do it by himself, there was a lot of people who helped him. So it's jacked up. It's jacked up, man. Like, I really don't. Sex is powerful. I really don't think people understand like how powerful sex is. Like, it's extremely powerful. It can be very pleasurable, but if you abuse that shit or you get to using it in the wrong way or it will ruin your fucking life. Just like we see with, the baby mom and the baby daddy. Is it worth it? is it really worth it? Like, think about it. You gotta start thinking about stuff before you just get the. Stop and think. Stop and think first. Stop and think first. Stop thinking with your ego. Try to control your flesh. But yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. I've been talking for 30 minutes. But seriously though, that's what I just feel like it comes down to at the end of the day. That flesh, man, you gotta control that flesh. Cause you see, and it's getting worse. And oh, the RV Wade, RVW, and I saw a post that Sukihana the rapper, she posted on her IG that she went and bought 16 Plan Bs. That's all that I counted in the picture. Went up and bought all these Plan Bs. I'm just like, girl, like, and I know that's her image, Sukihana. If y'all don't, she like that back in the day. Like, I'm trying to think, like, back in the day. I don't even know. It's just like she went and bought up all the Plan Bs, child. And apparently Megan Thee Stallion was doing some twerk video, and her suitcase was open, and there was a Plan B in the suitcase. It's a lot going on. You got to be smart out here. You got to be a little bit more disciplined. And if you are gonna do that, you need to be smart about it instead of just doing it all willy-nilly. Because it shit has consequences. It has consequences. It can be great consequences if, if it's done the right way and the people are great quality and you have a wonderful family. But if you just out here, it'll catch up. It'll catch up to you soon enough. It'll catch up to you soon enough. In a not so positive way. So thank you guys for watching. I know it kind of got a little bit deep at the end, but it is what it is. We don't live in a perfect world, but all we could try to do is just try to learn from each other and just do the best that we can do. And a lot of times when you just out there getting caught up, it's not your best. It's not your best. And that's how people end up in mess. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate y'all for the thumbs up. If you have enjoyed this video, you know what I'm saying, leave a comment, hit a thumbs up. If it's your first time seeing this by chance, if you like the content, smash that subscribe button for you, girl. And I will be back with another video for you guys soon. Like I said, I'm going to Atlanta this weekend, so I may be posting some shorts while I'm out of town. So hope you guys are good. Enjoy your 4th of July weekend. If y'all doing fireworks, make sure to do them safely. Don't come back with no missing fingers, okay? And if you don't get to doing that, shooting guns, that's stupid. Don't do that. But yeah, that's enough preaching for today. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Peace.